Hola mis amigos, we're making coffee muffins. So our friends at Boxiki Kitchen have been kind enough to send me their latest bakewares to check out. And if you've been with this channel for quite some time, then you will know that I have reviewed their products in the past and I have used them in quite a few videos and they are absolutely amazing. So this one here is the spring form pan that is 10 inches. And I also have here their bundt pan, and this one is 9 by 4.2. And I also have their 12 cup muffin pan, and this is the one that I'm going to be using in today's recipe. So as I have told you before in my previous review of these products, they are made with a BPA free food grade silicone that is non-stick and is heat resistant of up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and their products are all in a steel metal frame. And just as always, what I really like about these is that since they are silicone, you can literally just pop all of your food right out and you don't have to worry about adding any cooking spray. It is completely non-stick. So I just pop the food out and then throw these right into the dishwasher and they come out ready to go for the next recipe. I will have a link in the description box below so that you can check out their products. And please be sure to check out my current giveaway because I am giving away a 13-piece set of the Boxiki Kitchen bakeware, and this item is included in that set. So I will have all of the details to that below, and I will also add the link to that video so that you can enter to win this set. It is absolutely amazing. Also, whenever you purchase their products, you do get a free recipe book. So the recipe that I'm making today is from the book that came with the muffin pan. I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and here in this sieve I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour along with 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I am just going to run this through the sieve and then get this nice and whisked together. Next, I am going to add in 1.5 cups of granulated sugar along with 1/2 of a cup of brown sugar. I always use dark brown sugar, but I'm sure that this calls for just the regular light brown sugar. 2 eggs, 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil, and 3/4 of a cup of milk. And as always, I am using coconut milk. And we are just going to get this nice and mixed together to form the batter. And in case someone asks, I know that these are called coffee muffins, and no, they don't have coffee in them, but they are to be enjoyed with a cup of coffee. Next, we are going to evenly divide this into our muffin tin. This recipe perfectly fit the 12-cup Boxiki muffin pan, which is perfect for me because I don't have to make another batch. So if you are going to make multiple batches, then you can just simply double the recipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this aside and make our crumble topping. For the crumble here, I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour along with 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I am just going to get this nice and well blended. 1/3 of a cup of granulated sugar along with 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. And 1/2 of a cup of melted butter. Be sure that if you are using salted butter that you did not add that extra salt in here earlier. And we're just going to combine this until we get a nice crumbly texture. And here is how the crumble turned out. You'll definitely want to make sure to switch to a fork because the whisk definitely won't cut it. So now all that we are going to do is bring our cupcakes over. And we are just going to sprinkle that crumble right on top of each one while also making a mess. I think I'm going to switch over to my hands and just sprinkle it right on top. And then for each one, you're going to gently press down to make sure that the crumble is nice and in the batter. And then we will return. Okay, so we're all done with that, and I ended up with way more crumble than I needed, and that's probably due to the fact that mine is more of a grain than a crumble. I kind of overmixed it, I assume, so you'll want to keep that in mind. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to place this into the 375°F oven for 15 to 17 minutes until it passes the toothpick test. So we'll be back at that point. Meanwhile, we are all set to start working on the glaze. So here I have 1/4 cup of Confectioner's powdered sugar along with 1 teaspoon of milk. And I am just going to get this nice and combined with a fork. The muffins are out of the oven and I only just started to smell them at the 15-minute mark. So it actually took me 25 minutes to get these nice and cooked through. But as we can see, I did kind of overfill a couple of these because we do have some spillage, but that will be okay. To apply the glaze, all that we do is drizzle the glaze right onto each muffin by using the fork that we used to make the glaze. Be sure to check out the links in the description box below for information on the Boxiki kitchen bakeware and also for information on how to enter to win your very own 13-piece set of Boxiki kitchen bakeware. Trust me, it is super easy to enter to win, so definitely don't pass up that opportunity. I will also be reviewing more of their bakeware in the next couple of weeks, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Coffee, muffins, enjoy, and I'll see you at the dinner table.